Well, I've come to Lapland, to northern Lapland, in order to find myself a wife. A nice Sami girl, preferably one who has got no interests in the big city where I come from, who would like to stay here and be my wife. In Lapland, I would be quite willing to adapt to the customs. I wouldn't actually mind wearing some of their clothes, particularly the nice brown animal fur trousers. In fact, yeah, I would like her if she could make me a pair. And yeah, no, but I just want a nice young lady. If it's you, please apply. And yeah, where else have I come here? I've come here to make a film. I met Simon here in Kumpulainen. We went out onto the lake and then he said he would like to do a soundtrack.
User I Zaman me mini on Simon Wickham-Smith. Mina o len saviltea en lemista ya en uhu su me a oi ken usen.
I came to Finland originally because I was interested in light, the power of light in the animal world, in the plant world, in people's responses to light, and in the idea of the very stark changes when you go from the winter here to the summer. The idea about the sun being below the horizon and the sort of light that it would cast across the landscape is something that drew me very much to this part of the world. The idea of this film is to bring back how we think we see stars as, shall we say, static entities. We sort of imagine that they are there still in the sky. We don't imagine them as a dial which is moving around above us. I've been having a lot of trouble using some quite complicated film equipment, to the extent that I've got my fingertips frostbitten 3 times, and on each occasion I've been to the medical treatment centre. They haven't really been terribly sympathetic. So now I have to be very careful, because I know that I'm not going to be looked after in, shall we say, a caring and sympathetic manner. And then of course there are the polar lights. The polar lights they come across the sky, very interesting patterns of light across the sky.
For a composer whose work is primarily concerned with digital sample-based material, I am remarkably ignorant about the more complex workings of my computer. When a computer crashes, of course, one can lose a great deal of work. For me, having briefly smashed my fists against the wall and my head against the desk, I take pleasure in the fact that I have never lost anything whose absence I have truly regretted. Frustration is dissipated through the work which follows and flows and is transformed into a strange kind of energy with which sound is reframed and redesigned. Music floats in thin air and cannot be trapped on a disc or confined to a hard drive, but cannot but remain in the thin air and the memory in direct proportionality to what is lacking in digital consistency is that which produces randomness and serendipity. The irritants which the computer throws up and the complexity with which it interacts with its users is the source in many ways of the sound, the rifts and timbres and clickings which are produced, and this may be the fascination of digital art in general, that most everything is planned but nothing appears as it maybe ought. Taylor.